tickle your tongue. Tryna get thick and right, ooh, glide into light. They say it takes time to warm my mind and have me ready for you. But then I realize I don't need a wish to fluff it through. Why you desire me every season? Lick off the spatula.
Okay, now we'll be doing the packet tracer. Configure a wireless network. What did you say? Secret. Okay. Packet tracer, configure a wireless network. So have the objectives, connect to a wireless router here. Configure the wireless router. Connect a wired device to the wireless router. Connect a wired device to the wireless router. So we're using the admin PC. So the admin, then connect a wireless device to the wireless router. So we have here several wireless devices. Add an access points to the network and extend wireless coverage. Update default router settings. So introduction is, in this activity we'll configure a wireless router and an access point to accept wireless client and route IP packets. Furthermore, you will also update some of the default settings. Okay, I will use the access points. So instructions. So part 1 is connect to the wireless router. So connect the admin to WR. So connect admin to WR, the wireless router, using a straight through Ethernet cable through the Ethernet ports. So select connections represented by the electric bolt here, and from the bottom left side, click copper straight through. Okay. So with the cursor changes to connection mode, click admin. So fast Ethernet 0 for the admin, and then choose the unavailable port connected. Okay. So the WR switch the device is connected to the LAN and as a router to the internet. So admin is now connected to the LAN. So gigabit Ethernet 1. So when packet tracer display screen channels on both sides, so continue to the next step. Okay. So just need copper straight through, Ethernet 0. Okay. So configure admin to use the DHCP. So to reach WR management page, admin must communicate on the network. A wireless router usually includes a DHCP server. Okay, and the DHCP server is usually enabled by default on the LAN. If enabled by default, wow. So admin will receive IP address information from the DHCP server on WR. We don't have an IP address yet. Let's see. What? We already have the IP address. Let's see. One service will include stage 2. Okay. So the DHCP server is usually enabled by default on the LAN. Okay. IP address. Click admin, select desktop. Okay. So it's the next step. DHCP. So we have these addresses here. Port gateway is 192.168.0.1. Okay. So in the desktop tab on admin, choose web browser. Desktop. Then enter the 192.168.0 on the URL field to open the web configuration page on the wireless router. This admin for both user and password. So under the network setup, head to the basic setup page. Notice the IP address range for the DHCP server. It's the IP address for admin within this range. Is it expected? Explain your answer. So we got the 192.168.0.100. So just need to access the router by entering its IP address, default gateway address. So admin. So as you can see, we have the router IP address. Okay. We got the correct IP addresses for our PC. Okay. So in this step, step 4 is configure the internet port of WR. So in this step, wireless router is configured to route the packets from the wireless client to internet. Okay, you will configure the internet port on WR to connect to the internet. Okay. So under internet setup, at the top, the basic setup page. Okay. Change the internet IP address method for automatic configuration to static. Okay, we have the, I think this is the internet. Wow. Okay. So type the IP address to be assigned to the internet interface as follows. You can ping this. Okay, internet address. Just need to static this. So for the internet address, we have 209.165.200 and 225. Okay. Subnet mask is 225. Oops. 225. 225. No, it should be 255. 209.165, 255.255. So the default gateway is 209.165, 200 and 226. So the DNS server is 209.165, 201 and 1. Let's check 209.65, 201. Scroll down the page and click Save Settings. Get a request timed out. Okay. So close the admin window and wait for the orange lights to turn into green triangles. Okay. So click the fast forward button to make this. Then we'll connect to WR from admin's browser using the process explained in step 3. Okay. Just need to reconnect. Settings are successful. To verify connectivity, open a new web browser and navigate to web browser Cisco.vk. Takes a few seconds, so let's see, converge. Okay. Access the Cisco patch server. Now configure the wireless settings. So in this activity, you will only configure the wireless settings for 2.4 GHz. So step 1 is configure the wireless router SSID. I need to access again 168.0.1 admin. So navigate to the WR. Let's see. Okay. So now is navigate to wireless router GUI interface at okay. So navigate to wireless. Okay. Then basic wireless settings. Change the network SSID to A company for only 2.4 gigahertz. Notice that SID changes channels to 6. For this activity, disable both 5 gigahertz frequencies. Leave the rest the settings change. Okay. So it's A company. Then the channel is 6. Bandwidth is no. It's not. Need to disable this. Let's disable this also. Okay, save settings. Now is configure wireless security settings. In this step, you will configure the wireless security settings using WPA2 security mode with encryption and passphrase. Okay, I think this is for wireless security. Okay, wireless security under 2.4 GHz. Select the WPA2 personal. Okay. So for the encryption field, the default AS settings. Let's see, it's strong password. So in the passphrase here, enter Cisco 123. Cisco 123. This would be the password for accessing the LAN. So verify the settings, the basic wireless settings, and are correct and save. Okay. Save settings. Okay, connect the wireless clients. Open laptop 1. Okay, laptop 1. Select desktop, click PC wireless. Select the connect tab. Okay. Enter the passphrase. Click connect. Okay. The web browser and verify that you can navigate. Okay. For the step 1, have the desktop here. So we need to connect to the internet. Where is it? It's PC wireless. Okay, PC wireless. And connect. To refresh this, we have the, what is this default? Okay, connect. Connect to this. Connect. So we need to type in the password. Just go 1, 2, 3, then click connect. Okay, then we just need to access the web browser. Cisco.pk. Okay, just need to, as you can see, we have the wireless signal. So it's connected. So need easy wireless, fresh. Okay, to connect. Let's go 1, 2, 3. Okay, connect. Okay, we have successfully connected for web browser. Cisco.pk. I will also access that. So now connect wireless clients to an access point. So an access point is a device that extends the wireless local area network. An access point is connected to a wired router using an Ethernet cable to project the signal to a desired location. Configure the access points. Connect port 0 of AP to an available Ethernet of wireless router using straight through Ethernet cable. Okay, and straight through port 0 and so click the AP, select the config tab. Okay, under the interface settings, select port 1. Config port 1. Port 0. I think this is for the wired connection. This is for wireless. Okay. So under the interface settings, select port 1 in the SSID field. Enter a company. Okay. Company. Select channel. Leave that to default. Select WPA2 PSK. Okay. So we enter the Cisco 123. Keep AS in the default encryption type. Okay. That's it, I think. So open laptop 3. Select desktop. Click PC wireless. Select the connect tab. Click refresh. Okay. Select the wireless network name and company with stronger signal. Channel 1. Click on it. Okay, let's see. PC wireless. Refresh. So the channel 6 is the one that is configured to the wireless router. And then for the access point, we use the channel 1. We need to connect that. Connect. So we have successfully connected to the access point. Okay, change the WR access point. So on admin, navigate to WR GUI interface at 1 and 2. Okay, we need to access again the home router. So 192.168.0.1 admin and other administrative task. Okay, navigate to administration. Okay, we are changing the router password. We are getting this password changed to Cisco. We need to save this. We just need to type in our new password, which is the Cisco. Okay, continue. Change the DHCP address range in WR. Okay, in this step you will change the internal network address from 192.168.0.0 to 192.168.50.0. Let's see what is the IP address for this. 103, 102, 100. Okay. So when the LAN network address changes, the IP address on the devices in the LAN and the WLAN must be renewed to receive new IP addresses before the list is timed out. So navigate to setup, then basic setup. Scroll down to the network. Okay, the IP address assigned to the router is 0.1, change it to 50.1. Verify that IP address still start at. There are 50 available addresses in the HCP pool. So add 209.165. Let's see, or the DNS server. Okay, so 209. It's 209. 165. 201 and 1. Pause the button and click save. Okay. So note that the TCP range of address read. So the web browser will display the request timeout after a short time. Why? Because we lost the internet. We need to renew this. Close the admin web browser, desktop, click command prompt. So IP configure renew to force admin to acquire its IP information by DHCP. So IP config. Let's see. We don't have default gateway, the IP address, I think. Ito. Configuration. Let's see. IP config. Now we have an IP address of 50. Okay. The new IP address. So we need to verify the connection with the Cisco.pk. Renew the IP address on other laptops to verify that you can still navigate to PCL. Okay. So for laptop, I think we need to renew this also. Okay, for also the laptop too. Okay. For the laptop 3, let's see. Need to renew this also. Okay. So notice that the laptop 1 connected to the AP instead of wireless router. So why is that? I don't know. Let's see. It's a larger signal. Okay, why is it? Configure wireless network. So it's just a question. So research about that. So check results. All have configured it. So that's it. Research about the answer.